It's time travel coins again, and we've gone back in time to the 1650s, and we don't even have a monarch now. And I don't have one of my normal cards, but I've got a picture of Oliver Cromwell there, and I think that's his son with him. Certainly looks like him. So the Commonwealth of England was set up following the execution of Charles I and ran from 1649 to 1660. Oliver Cromwell died in 1658 and his son Richard continued as Lord Protector until 1660 when the Parliament collapsed and Charles II was restored as king. So, well, I've got some coins from this period, and we'll start off with the penny. The coins I have are all hammered. There was some mill coins with Cromwell's portrait on. They're very rare and very expensive. I don't think many ended up in circulation. So we've got a shield there on the obverse with the St George cross in it. Whoops. And on the reverse, we've got the I, Roman I for one penny, St George's cross, and the Irish harp. See these hammered coins, it wasn't struck particularly well. See, it's misaligned slightly there. Penny. Next up we have the sixpence. This is 3 grams of silver. The legend there says Commonwealth of England. All the writing now is in English, not Latin. So Cromwell was a Protestant, and I think he saw Latin as too close to Catholicism. So stuck to English on the coins. And the reverse, same 2 shields, St George's cross and Irish harp. I think this coin's been clipped a little bit, so not all the legend on the edge is visible, but you'll be able to see it on the next coin. And the Roman numerals at the top, VI for sixpence. I think the penny's probably worth about £55. The sixpence is rarer. And I think, even though it's been clipped slightly, I think it could be approaching £200 in auction. Next up is the shilling. I'm afraid this has been holed, but you can see there that the writing's much clearer. The Commonwealth of England. £1653, and the writing says God with us, and V, the letter V there is actually makes the sound of the U, so it was used both as a vowel and a consonant back then. V, and you've seen that on other coins as well, like James II coins, which said Jacob VS. It's actually Jacobus. Yeah, so even though that's been holed, I still think about £150, I would think, in auction. 6.1 grams of silver. Well, this one's probably about 6 with the hole. So that's it. That's all the coins I have for the period of the Commonwealth. Not easy to find, even the hammered ones. So I'm still quite pleased I've got those. So we're going back further in time now to the reign of Charles I. Charles I was born on 19th of November 1600, ascended to the throne on 24th of March 1603, and was executed following his defeat during the English Civil War on the 30th of January 1649. So Charles I coins a bit of a numismatist dream because there's loads of different varieties, lots of different mint marks, different places of mintage. Certain mints were set up during the Civil War, such as Newark, Pontefract, Scarborough. Some of those cones are incredibly expensive, very, very rare indeed. But I do have a selection of Charles I coins. First up, I'll spin that round to start with. That's the silver penny. You could just make out the portrait there with the Roman eye at the back of Charles's head, wearing the crown. And then the reverse has got Charles's coat of arms. It's not difficult to see on the camera. Such a small coin. I've also got a threepence. Threepence for Charles I are quite rare. This one is a threepence that was minted in York. It's got the York mint mark at the top of the coin there. See 3 Roman eyes for the number 3. On the reverse, probably get a better look at the coat of arms for the Scottish lion, because he was King of Scotland as well, Irish harp, and then the 2 shields with fleur-de-lis and 3 lions on for France and England. And the legend translates to "I reign under auspices of Christ" in Latin. And he believed he had a divine right to rule, and he fell out with Parliament, dissolved Parliament, introduced new taxes, and which led to the Civil War. Now we have a groat. I haven't seen a groat for a while. I think the last one in my videos was William IV, I think. This one is Aberystwyth mint, and the top of the coin there, just before Carolus, which is Latin for Charles, just before the C and after the X for Rex, is a little image of a book, and that book meant that the coin was minted in Aberystwyth. Nice coin, good detail on the bust. I'm really happy with this one. I've got the reverse, similar to the threepence. I think the threepence probably worth about £125, and that's groat because it's in good condition. I think £275 at auction would be my estimate. Next up is the sixpence. Being clipped a bit there. But still a good portrait. The reverse. So when you're looking at these hammered coins, whether it's clipped is just as important as the wear on the coin. So if you can get one unclipped and not worn, the value shoots up. Next we have a shilling. Now shillings are quite plentiful for Charles I, and this is a lovely one, really high grade. It's a common mint mark. See at the top there, we've got a triangle inside a circle. That means it was minted at the Tower Mint in London. But still, great condition, the coin. Just slight edge at the bottom there, bit of the edge gone, but the vast majority of the coin is there. Reverse not quite as good as the obverse, with the Harwich harp seeing quite a bit of wear, but other than that, not bad at all. And it's the same wording on the coin. Finally, we've got the half crown. Look at this for a chunk of metal, chunk of silver. Nothing on the edge, of course. These are hammered coins. A bit lumpy, bumpy. It's another triangle in circle mint mark. It's Tower Mint, and there's Charles on horseback. And this is the first coin we've seen the monarch on horseback since my second video with the 1953 proof set with Elizabeth II on horseback. If you look closely, I don't know if you can see, but it has been double struck, this coin. Doesn't make it particularly rare. If it was a milled coin that was double struck, that would be a rare error. This one, because it's hammered, it is more common that there can be double strikes if they weren't happy with the first strike. And the reverse is consistent with the other coins, with the shield reverse there. Let's turn that around. Again, the Irish harp seeing a lot of wear on that coin. I think the value for the shilling, it was good in good condition, about £170, but more common. And this half crown, perhaps similar, about £175 maybe, for the half crown. So, that's my Charles I coins, and there was another Stewart monarch before Charles I, his father, James I. So here we have James VI of Scotland, or James I of England, the first king where we united Scotland and England following the death of Queen Elizabeth I. He was born on 19th of June 1566, ascended to the throne 24th of March 1603, and died on the 27th of March 1625. I've got some coins of Charles I. I wonder how far back I can go. You'll have to watch my next videos. So there we've got the penny. It doesn't have his portrait on it, and that isn't a pineapple. I think that's a thistle. We've got the Tudor rose. I think that's actually the obverse with the Tudor rose on and the thistle on the reverse. .45 grams, so these are slightly lighter than the Charles I coins, slightly less silver in them. Next coin I've got is the sixpence. That's Charles I with a VI for number 6. And the reverse. This coin's got the date on. I don't know if you can see, but it's 1604. Let's turn that around a bit. Now the legend on the coin translates to, "What God hath joined, let no man put asunder." Here's the shilling. Hold, unfortunately, but it's a lot clearer James, King of Britain, France and Ireland. That's the reverse there. Same coat of arms as Charles I. We have my James I coins, famous for the gunpowder plot of 1605. So, thank you for watching. Next up will be Tudor coins.